It's gonna happen sooner or later. You're going to have to memorize some of the elements from the periodic table. In spite of your instructor's insistence to the contrary, they seem very abstract, but there is a very easy way to memorize them, which I'm about to show you. Let's get into it. Before we get started, I want to let you guys know that you can receive a memory tip sent from me directly to your phone every Friday. All you have to do is text the word Mindtribe to 555-888 and follow the prompt, and you're going to be all set to receive a memory and productivity insights each week. I'm not going to go through the entire periodic table, but we will address the first 10 elements. The process I'm about to show you can be applied to the rest of the elements if you're interested. The process is very simple. We take the name of the element, we come up with a word in English that sounds similar, and then we create a picture of the sound-alike word that represents it, and that's it. The first three elements are hydrogen, helium, and lithium. To me, that sounds like high heel lit. Okay, high heel lit. So what we can do is we can imagine a woman's high heel being lit on fire with a match, and it's burning. So this helps us remember the sound-alike words high heel lit. The next three elements are beryllium, boron, and carbon. To me, that sounds like barrel, bore, car. So let's imagine there's an old school medieval barrel that's being bored into by a guy with a hand drill, and he happens to be doing it on the hood of a high-speed car. Okay, so barrel, bore, car for beryllium, boron, and carbon. The final four elements are nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon. So to remember these, we can think of the sound-alike words nite, ox, floor, knee. Okay, so imagine that there's an ox walking around on your downstairs floor at night, and he has an injured front knee, so he's hobbling around on three legs. Okay, so those images are going to help us to remember the words nite, ox, floor, knee for nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon. Now that we have our pictures, all we have to do is imagine them happening in spatial locations, or imagine them happening somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and go behind the camera here. We're gonna do this together. Okay, so let's take our first image. We're gonna imagine right here, on this stump right here, we're gonna imagine a high heel on this stump being lit with a match. Okay, so remember it was hydrogen, helium, and lithium. So we're gonna imagine a high heel being lit on fire with a match, and that's taking place right here, okay, on that stump. Okay, also, I don't know if you guys can see over here, there's a tree, right? There's this big tree with all this foliage right here. This would make a good secondary place for our second mnemonic, right? Okay, so the second mnemonic was barrel, bore, car. Okay, so barrel, bore, car. We're gonna imagine that happening right here underneath this tree. So we're gonna see the person with the hand drill on the hood of the car underneath this tree, and he's boring into a barrel, an old school medieval barrel with the hand drill. Okay, so can you picture that scene right here? We're gonna imagine that happening under this tree, okay? Okay, and then for our last series of images, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, and neon, nite, ox, floor, knee. We're gonna imagine that happening right here underneath this tree, okay? So we had one here, one here. This is gonna be our third one, okay? So nite, ox, floor, knee. We're gonna imagine your house right here underneath this tree, and we're gonna like have an X-ray through it, right? And the downstairs floor is gonna be an ox. So we've got the ox, he's walking downstairs in the floor, it's at night, okay? And he has a bad knee, a front knee, because he injured it. So he's hobbling on three legs, okay? So can you see those three series of images? One here, and one here, okay? So if you wanted to continue memorizing more elements in the table, you would just find more places to imagine the pictures occurring in. There you guys go. If you decide to memorize more than these 10 elements, I would consider having the last word in each set of elements begin to form some type of a rhyme. That way you can keep track as you go down the table. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. You can also visit our website at www.mindtribememory.com, where we've got other memory videos and the online store. So go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time.